What's going on the YouTube channel? This is the ex-predator here. Don't have my mask on, not on my bike. She's taking uh, some time to just process something that happened over the weekend. Now, because of the nature of pending things legal or whatnot, I'm gonna omit some like names, but I just want to talk about a situation to kind of clear some things up, because in this bike life, there's different levels, different codes. There's things on the legal side, and there's that street code. Um, and it kind of is an unhealthy balance of things where, you're looking out for people, and some might think that you're blindly taking sides and things of that nature, and it's tough. It's almost like Star Wars or Street Fighter, where you got the dark side and the light side of the Force type of thing. And to get to the point, because I think it needs to be said, I think through text messages and hearsay and all that stuff, I just wanted to kind of put some perspective on things, and just kind of say, to the organizers of a set event, they did an excellent job. I couldn't have had a better ride out there. It was great as doing what we did. Again, I'm not going into details with the names, and those of you obviously will know from some of my future videos coming up what I'm talking about. But, again, for this particular video, I'm trying to stay very sterile. Everything was fine. At the end, everybody split up and went their own ways. So some folks are going in different packs, groups, or whatnot. And an unfortunate situation occurred where a close friend of mine is now dealing with a major situation. The individual was struck on the bike from the rear. Okay. Initially, from the rider's perspective, not seeing who came directly behind, but impact one caused my friend to go down. And I guess a split second after, because I reviewed a video that was shared with me that I guess unsafe following distance might have caused this, because you saw somebody slam on their brakes. It almost did like a stoppie or something like that. But to clear matters up, there was an individual who was initially thought to have been the initiator and the one causing injury to my friend. A lot of folks that weren't there, who didn't see the video, so on and so forth, have their opinions and what they would have done, and so on and so forth. This is why we have rule of law. This is why we do the best we can to try to pull information. My friend was initially looking for the first individual, or the individual that ended up causing her the physical injury to the shoulder, and was, from that viewpoint, you're on the ground, you look up, you see a bike, like, hey, did you hit me? Or like, was that the person who hit me? A lot of a lot of folks, if the shoe fits, it is what it is. But, oh, well, you're accusing somebody, but, if they don't have info, or that's the first thing, okay, let's investigate, let's ask questions. Folks, leaving the scene of a situation, that's never a good thing. Never, ever a good thing. And this is where the balance of, street code versus legal code, it's like, okay, there was serious injury to the rider that was struck, went down, and then I guess a split second right after. Like I said, I looked at the video a couple of times. Um, it was like right after. So even though the individual who was initially accused didn't cause the accident, it's a matter of it causes injury, caused major injury, and at least to do the right thing, give a statement, share insurance information, and that would be it. That would be it. But we have a dilemma here where some are like, oh yeah, that doesn't fly. Snitches get stitches and stuff like that, and I honestly, from a viewpoint of just my influences, my military career, just trying to be on the straight and narrow, is just like, okay, if you're in your car, you have a collision, you pull over, insurance information, get the police report, and then let the insurance determine. In this matter, that wasn't even an option because it might have seemed that, hey, you know, folks didn't have what they were supposed to have in terms of documentation. As I was looking at, I guess, some messages that were somewhat disappointing, to say the least, because I don't condone any poor behavior. If you do something and something happened, then you have to own your medicine. All right. And the same right too is just I don't get why some folks are at odds where you're looking out for a friend. I would have done the same thing because I have posted on social media, and I don't have any regrets because I don't want any harm to come to anybody, nor does my friend. Uh, she has people around her, has a wide range of influence, and it's just, for me, anybody going down like that's like, hey, let's do our due diligence. Many of you know, for me, I'm traumatized by losing Omar. Anytime somebody goes down something, it's like, you should be there. We were there in his final moments, you know? So it's just more or less that I believe if we have any integrity, honor, character, you do the right thing. You do the right thing. Individuals are, feeling some kind of way that have nothing to do with the situation, hyping it up to be more than what it is. If they're upset with how uh, our friend was trying to get information for insurance sake, with no other ways of trying to find who that writer was, or the other individuals, since it was, like, I believe, two other individuals involved, what options do they have? They're like, oh, well, they went about this the wrong way, posted on social media. What would they have done in that situation? How would they have responded if they were the ones hit? This is the thing I don't understand. People don't put things in perspective. So, again, I see that. I see things from both sides, and others, individuals, might be hyping it up, trying to reach certain people involved in the accident. Please, just let's dial it down. Let's dial down the temperature. We just need to have a dialogue. Not even for me. I'm just using my platform to kind of put it in perspective. There was no ill will meant by folks trying to reach out. I just would like to see a peaceful resolution, not for my sake, but it just in general. But I guess what bothered me the most, I guess, in my communications with just a plethora of people is, just the state of mind and how they would handle things. God forbid if I were to go down, like, oh yeah, nobody's saying nothing, they up and leave or whatnot. Like, hey, because I'm a soldier, we never leave a battle buddy behind. We never leave a soldier behind. And that's the same mindset that I had. I actually was pissed off at a rider a few years ago because we were at the Verrazano Bridge coming back from Brooklyn, and we had a bike breakdown, and so we went to get our rider, and a few individuals just left. Just, what if that were you? You're not gonna, shout out to Danny who came out that night with his truck, and we were there till like what, 2 in the morning, but he got home. We take care of each other. You know what I'm saying? We're a small community on twos, and it's already a bad stigma about people who ride motorcycles. And then this infighting and perpetuating the stereotype, that's the stuff that really is not sitting well with me. It's like, you see, they got reason to talk bad about us. We gotta do better. Gotta do better. Some will not agree with what I'm saying, and I will accept that medicine. But at the end of the day, put yourself in the situation. Or, yeah, because a riding friend is in a bad situation right now. Injuries, season is done, no more bike, no more track. That's the end for 2022. And the season hadn't even started yet. So I think in general, I want this to be a teachable moment. This is not to conjure up or stir the pot. Again, no harm is intended for anyone that is being sought out. We are all riders. It's one riding family on twos. It's like us against the cagers, us against the world type of stuff. So let's be more united. Those who are involved, reach out to one another and just resolve it. Just like the whole Will Smith thing and Johnny Depp thing, everybody outside of the circumstances are giving their 2 cents, and then they're, as we say in Creole, mette piment la donne, putting salt and spice in it. You know what I'm saying? They're just making it more hot than it needs to be. So this is just a public service announcement coming from ZX Predator, aka Alex, and this is a departure from what I normally do, but it's bike related. And I just wanted to kind of dial down the temperatures. There's no harm intended for anyone. We're just having a victim trying to reach out to folks to rectify matters. That's all. Make sure you rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.